Hello to my new video wherein I would be covering topics such as find and replace, grammar and spell check. In this video, I would be just covering basics of these topics. In my next video, I would be definitely covering these topics in detail. For the same, I would be sharing a Word document which I have downloaded from internet, from Microsoft website. It is a ready-made sample document for practice, which is available online free for everyone. Anyone can download. Just for the ease of my eyes, I would be converting the background of the page to any other light color that would not pinch my eyes. For the same, I would go to Design tab. Under that, on the extreme right hand side, I would be going to Page Color, and I would just select any background light that would not pinch my eyes. So I've taken this color. Moving ahead, first let us see how do we use find and replace command. For this find and replace command, we go to Home tab, and on the right hand side of this ribbon, we can find, replace. Find command is to search for some text content in a document, and replace command is to replace an existing word with a new word. For example, I want to search for some word named as board. So I type B-O-A-R-D on this pane which is appearing on the left hand side, and wherever the word board appears, it would highlight, and also on this left hand side navigation pane, we can see that sentence or that small portion wherever this word is appearing. Similarly, we can see these two arrows. If I click on this down arrow, it would highlight both one by one. If I click on the up arrow, it would find board word upwards. This is just a simple find command. Similarly, if I press Control and F, a combination of Control and F, it would give me the same option of find command. It will also show me how many times that word is appearing in this document. Moving on to the next option, which is replace. I press Control Home, I move on to the beginning of the document. Now I move to replace. When I click on replace, I would see a dialog box appearing. In this dialog box, you can see find, replace, and go to. I would be right now covering find and replace and basic of just go to. When you click on find tab, here you can see more. To click on more, you would see more advanced options. I will just minimize it. I will let you know in my next video how do we do this. So we have done with find command. Now we move on to replace command. For example, in this replace command, I want to replace the word board with a word called as association. In find word, I click board, replace with association. There are three ways in which we can replace the word board with association. One is, if I want to replace all the words, then I click on replace all. If I just want to replace board only at one place, I would just click on find next and I replace. If I want to change the word board on any other page, I would just move on to the next. Suppose I want to replace this with my new word association, I just click on replace. It would replace and then it moves on to the next place. Similarly, if I go to replace, the command for replace is Control and H. It is not Control R, remember, it is Control H. After I click on replace, board and association, if I click on replace all, it would also show me how many times the word had appeared here and how many times are we changing it. If I click on yes, it will change. It will see 61 replacements. I click OK. Now I click close. Press Control O. So this was find and replace. Similarly, in the same document, I would be covering about spell check, basic spell check. How do we check it? For this, I move on to a tab called as Review tab. Under Review tab, under Proofing Groupings, a button called as Spelling and Grammar is there. So I click on Spelling and Grammar, and you would see it would suggest me if there are any spelling mistakes according to the dictionary of Microsoft Word. There's a word called as general, which I have intentionally misspelled it right now without an R. It gives me suggestions that this is a wrong spelling. The right spelling could be either first one or the second one. And it gives me an option to change or change all. Supposedly we know that this word with missing R is appearing multiple times. And the right word is general. So I click here and I change all. When I change all, it would change the wrong into the right correct spelling, and it would proceed to the next spelling mistake which is there. So right now, animals spelling is A-N-I-M-A-L-S, and I have removed A intentionally. So it suggests me the right options that could be there. I know it is animals, so I click on change all. Similarly, it suggests me the next mistake. I click on storage, change all. Then again, it suggests me a new spelling. Here, if you see, it is giving me an option which is Kate. Then it can be space associations. So I click on this and I change it. Again, if you look here, in this case, this is not a spelling mistake. In fact, it is a grammar mistake. As per, say, it is a right word, but when we talk grammar, it should not be a, it should be an. So it again suggests me to correct it. When everything is done, it will give me a spelling and grammar check is complete, and I click OK. Thank you. I hope this is clear. Again, I repeat, in case of any doubt, please contact me on my email ID. I would be ready to help all of you. Thank you. Goodbye. Take care.